Man, now let's get our forefather Elijah, man. Let's get this count. This account right here is so mighty, bro. This account, I feel like this count right here is a beautiful, beautiful account, man. Just to be able to read this and just imagine this, and so-called white man done got some ideas off of this Bible verse alone, or this Bible, not Bible verse, but Bible account. I had a brain for where I'm going. Oh, okay. 2 Kings, chapter 13. The 2 Kings, chapter 13, and verse 21. I'm gonna start at 20. Oh no! Matter of fact, I'm tripping. Let me go back to the account. I'm tripping. I didn't finish that account. It was some more on that account in First Chronicles. My bad. The video had stopped. So like, let me go back to that, and I'm gonna come back to Elijah. That's the spirit. The spirit just talk like, "Hey, bro, you tripping? You got to finish that out." In that in First Chronicles. This First Chronicles chapter 11 and verse. 11 and verse 22. Verse 23. And he slew an Egyptian, a man of great stature, 5 cubits high, and in the Egyptian's hand was a spear like a weaver's beam. And he went down to him with a staff and plucked the spear out of the Egyptian's hand and slew him with his own spear. So he killed this man with his own spear. Like, nigga, you gonna bring a spear to the battle? I'm gonna kill you with your own spear. This man was a excuse me. This man was a beast. He was a warrior. So you watch all these movies with these people with these, that. Hey, we was the first one. We invented karate. We invented taekwondo. It wasn't damn Moab and the Chinese people. Hey, we invented that. We been on this, bro. We been on this type of time. We been on this, bro, since the beginning. We been fighting like this. David, going back to the time of David, slaying 1,000 men. Samson, Roger read, he killed 1,000 with a jawbone of an ass. We been warriors. It's been in our blood to fight. That's why no other nation can mess with us. So now, let me go back. To 2 Kings where I was at. Where I was getting that account of Elisha. Now this 2 Kings 13 and verse 20. And Elijah died, and they buried him. And the bands of the Moabites invaded the land at the coming end of the year. And it came to pass that they were burying a man, that behold, they spied a band of men. And they cast the man into the sepulchre of Elijah's. So basically, it was a man. It was basically they was going to bury a man, and they basically it said, behold, they spied a band of men. So they basically seen some men basically probably trying to sneak up on them for war. So they spied them. So they're like, okay, we're gonna put this man down here with Elisha. And they probably had the mindset of, when we get done doing what we're doing, we're gonna come back and bury him. So just to put him down there, to put him somewhere quickly so they can leave and handle the business, they put him down there with Elisha. Let's see what happened. And when the man, he was dead, by the way. And it said, and when the man was let down and touched the bones of Elisha, he revived and stood up on his feet. So Elijah was so on fire, bro. Even his bones brought this man to life. This man was dead. He was dead. But something, he touched the bones of Elijah. It probably put him down close to Elijah. His elbow probably touched him, or his hand probably touched Elijah's bones. It said he revived. Elijah had so much of the spirit and life inside him that he brought this man alive, even when he dead. His bones, it was just his bones, but yet his bones had so much power. That's why Esau be trying to dig up all these bones. You know how the so-called white man be trying to find bones and stuff? Be trying to find the bones of the people, try to find the bones of the old animals back in these times. He be trying to dig them up because he know the power of these things, man. He know, right? That's why they be trying to do that. They don't be doing nothing for no reason. So Elijah, this is a amount of count to show how powerful we is when we keeping these laws and commandments. We really Elijah had the spirit of the Most High God inside him. How much more brothers and sisters And it's true that's keeping these commandments. We had the spirit of the Most High God inside us too. So that's the mighty account of the brother Elisha, man. And it's just a beautiful account, man, just to be able to read this and you understand that this actually happened. Like, you know how you read a fairy tale book and it's like, man, this ain't happened. They just made it up, but it sounds good. It's a good story. But that's how a lot of people look at the Bible. But we understand that this Bible is real and it's about our people, man. This is our history book. And just to know that our forefathers did these things and that I'm related to them by blood, like every race of people can't say they're related to Jacob. Every race of people can't say they're related to Samson by blood. Every other race of people can't say they're related to David, to King Solomon, to Yahweh Shah, who the royal called of Jesus Christ. Every other race of people can't say that. So just to be able to read these accounts and seeing the mighty accounts of our forefathers and foremothers, and I can honestly say proudly that I'm related to these people, that I got the same God as them, I got the same blood that's flowing through my veins inside me that they had. I got the same blood as Christ through my veins that he had, because we from the same nation of Israel. It's beautiful, man. All praise to the Most High. Take honor in your culture. Take honor in your history. Take honor in your people. Don't be ashamed to say you're an Israelite like some people is. Don't be shy to do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to let people know they're Israelites. That's madness. Take pride and honor in being an Israelite. Because these accounts that we reading are the greatest accounts on earth. The Bible is the number one selling book on this earth. And the book is full of black people. Full of our people. It's the number one selling book on this earth. That's our history. That's how beautiful your history is. That's how beautiful your God is. And that's how beautiful your book is. Let you know right there. And people still don't understand what they're reading, but they still buy it. Why? Because this is beautiful history, right? These are beautiful stories about your people, you Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. Now let me get this account right here. This is one of my favorite accounts, man. If not one of this is one of my favorite accounts in the Bible. It's Second Maccabees in the Apocrypha. Let's get chapter 11. I got two. I got this one and one more, and I'll be done. The Second Maccabees chapter 11, in verse, I want to say 11 in verse. All right, let me start at 1. This is also during the time of the Greek captivity. It says, not long after this, Lysias, the king's protector and cousin, who also managed the affairs, took sordid pleasure for the things that were done. And when he had gathered about 80,000 with all the horsemen, he came against the Jews. He came against us, the real Jews, not them fake Jews. The real Jews are so-called black people. He came against us, thinking to make the city an habitation of the Gentiles, and to make a gain of the temple as of the other chapels of the heathen, and to set the high priesthood to sell every year. So they had the mindset that we finna go in there, we finna destroy everything, we finna change everything around, we finna make this place a place for us. So that's their mindset that they had when it was coming to war against us. They were trying to take over. And it says, these are the Greeks now. These are the Greeks that they speak so highly of. It says, not at all considering the power of God, but puffed up with his 10,000 of footmen and his thousands of horsemen, his 80 elephants. So he wasn't thinking about the power of the Most High God. He wasn't thinking about what the Most High God did in Egypt. He wasn't thinking about the spirit of the Most High God, the spirit that the Most High God put on Samson, the spirit that the Most High God put on David. He wasn't thinking about the plagues and all the famines that the Most High God done did. He wasn't thinking about the Most High God's power. It says because he was puffed up. He was puffed up because he was puffed up with all his soldiers that he had. It said he was puffed up with his 10,000 footmen and his thousands of horsemen, his 80 elephants. He didn't know the Most High didn't deal with numbers. He didn't understand that the Most High God done put a lot of men to flight that done had way more soldiers than Israel, but yet Israel done overcame the battle. He didn't know that because he was so puffed up and I got all these men. We definitely gonna win this battle. I got thousands of men. We got way more men than the Israelites. We finna win this battle. They outnumbered. There's no way they can beat us. He was very, very proud. But he didn't know the power of the Most High God. That's what the Bible just said. So when you read on, so he came to Judea and drew near to the Bethsura, which was a strong town, but distant from Jerusalem, about 5 furlongs, and he laid sore siege into it. So he done sieged it, right? He done sieged us. They done came around and surrounded where we was at, man. Wouldn't let us go in and out. And it says, now when they that were with Maccabeus heard that he besieged the holes, they and all the people with lamentation, with tears, besought the Lord that he would send a good angel to deliver Israel. So our forefathers, they sin, they outnumber, bro. So what's the first thing they do? They pray to the Most High God. Please deliver us, Lord. Please send us an angel, Lord, to fight for us, to fight with us. So they was kind of, in the spirit of fear probably hot on them because we in the flesh, but they had to rebuke that spirit of fear and they had to trust and lean on the Most High God. If they would have went off their vain mindset, they would have went out there and got killed. But they called upon the name of the Lord because they understood their power. They understood who fought for them. They understood that they didn't go out there and fight by themselves. The Most High God was the one that fought these battles for them. So they praying to the Most High God to send them a good angel to deliver them during this battle because they outnumbered. And it says, then Maccabeus himself first of all took weapons, exhorting the others that they would jeopard themselves together with him to help with brethren. So they went forth together with a willing mind. So, he was being a leader. Maccabeus was being a leader, man. You feel what I'm saying? He grabbed the weapons and he started exhorting his brothers. Hey, y'all good. We got this, man. We got the Most High God on our side. We had the Most High God forsaking the righteous. And they probably were like, never. He said, I can't hear you. We had the Most High God forsaking the righteous. And they probably like, never. And he's like, let's go then. We got this. He was exhorting them, man. He was giving them hope because he had faith in the Most High God. Now check this out. And as they were at Jerusalem, there appeared before them on a horseback, one in white clothing, shaking his armor of gold. So a man that they didn't know, never seen before, he appeared to them on a horse with white clothing on. He probably was decked out and he was decked out in white, and he had gold armor on. So just imagine this the Most High God heard their prayers. They sent them an angel. The Most High God sent them an angel, man. He had a white clothing on with gold armor, bro. I want y'all to picture this, bro. I want y'all to picture. This is the Most High God. This is what he do for the Israelites. He sent them an angel to help fight side by side with them. It says, then they praised the merciful God all together and took heart, in so much that they were ready not only to fight with men, but with most cruel beasts, and to pierce through walls of iron. So, man, that gave them hope. They see that the Most High God answered their prayers and they got an angel by them fighting for them. That gave them hope. It said they was ready. It said that they was ready to fight with any men and with cruel beasts. So they didn't care if you was the biggest soldier that they had. They didn't care if you was a lion. They didn't care if you was an elephant. They didn't care if you was a hyena. They didn't care if you was a snake. They didn't care if you was a gorilla. They said they was ready to fight against the cruel beast and to pierce through walls of iron. So they was ready to go. They was ready to go through head first through walls of iron. That's how much hope they had. Just imagine this, right? Just imagine this. I'm putting today's term. A football team, right? Just imagine a football team. Just imagine they star player on their team as their quarterback. Now, it's one more game before the championship. He get hurt the game before the championship game. He get hurt. So now the team kind of sad. Now they losing hope. Like, how we going to win this game? They crying. They got their head down. The game ain't even started yet. So they go out. Now it's game day. They go out to the field. The backup quarterback in. He ain't doing real good. Right? The team still, they sad, man. Now all of a sudden, they see their quarterback run from out the tunnel. They see him run from out the tunnel. Now they start getting boosted up, man. Right? They start getting happy. They start feeling like they can win this game because their quarterback is helping them. He's back. Same thing here. Israel was down bad. It was sad. But then we call upon the name of the Lord. And the Most High God sent us someone to fight with us. And it said, thus they marched forward in their army, having a helper from heaven. So they had a helper from heaven. But that's like making a creative player on Madden, bro. You know how you make a creative player on Madden, bro, and he just unstoppable. Nobody can mess with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He the greatest player on the field. He ain't on competition. You know, made him a 99 overall. Everything 99 overall. That's like how the Angel was. Right? He was a cheat code. You know the movies with anime. Y'all know anime when you have people that's the anime characters. They moving real fast. They teleporting. They doing them high kicks. They flying in the air. They disappearing. They real fast. You know, they real strong. Just imagine what this angel was doing. And this is an angel from heaven. He's not even of this earth. And he's fighting this battle. Just imagine how much power and how much strength this man had. And what was he doing, bro? He probably was slaying 5 or 6 men in 1 second. He was probably slaying them just quick like that. Dang, bro. And now our men seen that, and they was going crazy too, because that gave them faith. This is history that they don't speak about. This is war. This is documented history of our forefathers, man. But they don't speak about this though. They'll speak about all the damn American wars. They'll speak about the Civil War. You know what I'm saying? They'll speak about Pearl Harbor and things like that. Or they'll speak about the damn the wars that they went to war and won. But they don't want to speak about the wars of the so-called black people killing the Greeks. They don't want to speak on that. Because they speak about all these other wars in history class. They teach you about all these American wars, but they don't want to teach you about these wars right here. Let's see how many men our brothers slew. It said, and giving a charge upon their enemies like lions. They slew 11,000 footmen and 1,600 horsemen and put all the others to flight. So we was always outnumbered, bro. And yet we was slaying all they men. And we put the rest on the flight. We slew 11,000 footmen and 1,600 horsemen and put all them boys, put them other ones to flight. We made them boys flee. And it said, many of them also being wounded escaped naked. And Lysias himself fled away shamefully and so escaped. So, you know what I'm saying? We made them boys escape, and when you keep reading on down, they made a treaty with us. They basically want to have truth with us. They ain't want us to kill them. They're like, we surrender. Y'all got it. We want to be y'all friends. Y'all got this. That's how powerful we is, man. The other nations feared us. They feared us when it came to war. And if they didn't fear us, they feared us after the war. The time who was keeping the commandments. If who was keeping the commandments, they feared us after the war, bro. And they praised the Most High God. So we got to understand this, bro. We have power. We are the superior ones on this earth, bro. Right? No heathen should put fear in our heart. Because we understand with the power that we have, where it goes back to. We understand our greatness. We understand that the warrior blood is in us. We just have to get it out of us, man. We have to believe that it's in us. We have to believe in ourselves that we really kings. We have to believe in ourselves that we really warriors. You can't really say that. We can't just say that. I'm a king. Anybody can say they're a king. We have to truly believe this. Oh, I'm a king. I'm a prince of the power. I'm an Israelite. I'm a warrior. Because our forefathers were warriors. They wasn't no mediocre men walking around here, bro. They had a rank about themselves. And everybody knew who they was. Their name was feared among the heathens. Right? So Let me get this last account. That's a beautiful account, man. I can just picture that being a movie, man. That's mighty. So now let me get this last account of the greatest man that ever walked the earth, Yahweh Shai, who the world called Jesus Christ. Let's get this account of him raising people from the dead. He our big brother, man. It's the book of John, chapter 11 and verse. Sleepy, bro. It's John chapter 11 and verse. I'm going to start at 1. John chapter 11 and verse 1. Now a certain man was sick named Lazarus of Bethany, the town of Mary and her sister Martha. It was that Mary which anointed the Lord with ointment and wiped his feet with her hair, whose brother Lazarus was sick. So Lazarus was sick, right? Therefore his sister sent unto him, saying, Lord, behold, he whom thou lovest is sick. When Yahweh heard that, he said, This sickness is not unto death, but for the glory of Yahweh, that the Son of God, might be glorified thereby. Now Yahweh loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. When he had heard, therefore, that he was sick, he abode 2 days still in the same place where he was. Then after that, he said to his disciples, Let us go into Judea again. His disciples said unto him, Master, the Jews of late sought to stone thee, and go thou thither. Hold up. Again. That's what I want. Yeah. Yahweh shall answer, Are there not 12 hours in a day? If any man walk in the day, he stumbleth not, because he said the light of this world. But if a man walk in the night, stumbleth, because there is no light in him. These things said he, and after that he said unto them, Our friend Lazarus sleepeth, but I go that I may awake him out of sleep. Then said his disciples, Lord, if he sleep, he shall do well. Howbeit Yahweh spake of his death, but they thought that he had spoken of the taking of rest and sleep. Then said Yahweh unto them plainly, Lazarus is dead, and I am glad for your sake that I was not there, for the intent ye may believe. Nevertheless, let us go unto him. Then said Thomas, which is called Didymus, unto his fellow disciples, Let us also go that we may die with him. Then when Yahweh came, he found that he had lain in the grave 4 days already. So he was already dead, or Yahweh was saying sleep, but in our times, in our term, he was dead for four days. This said, now Bethany was not unto Jerusalem about 15 furlongs off, and many of the Jews came to Martha and Mary to comfort them concerning their brother. Then Martha, as soon as she heard that Yahweh was coming, went and met him, but Mary sat still in the house. Then said Martha unto Yahweh, Lord, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died. But I know that even now, whatsoever thou wilt ask of God, God will give it thee. Yahweh said unto her, Thy brother shall rise again. This is our brother Yahweh Shah, man. He finna raise somebody up from the dead. It says, Martha said unto him, I know that he shall rise again in the resurrection at the last day. Yahweh Shah said unto her, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. Believeth thou this? She said unto him, Yea, Lord, I believe that thou art the Christ, the Son of God, which should come into the world. And when she had so said, she went her way and called Mary her sister secretly, saying, The master is come and called for thee. As soon as she heard that, she arose quickly and came unto him. Now Yahweh was not yet come into the town, but was in that place where Martha met him. The Jews then which were with her in the house and comforted her when they saw Mary, and she rose up hastily and went out, following her. Following. Let me skip down to I'm gonna skip down to when he raised him up. Uh, so I'm gonna start at 38. Verse 38, Yahweh shall therefore again, groaning in himself, come into the grave. It was a cave, and a stone lay upon it. Yahweh shall said, take ye away the stone. Martha, the sister of him that was dead, said unto him, Lord, by this time he stinketh, for he hath been dead 4 days. So like he stank, Lord, he been dead for 4 days. And it says, Yahweh shall said unto her, said I not unto thee that if thou wouldest believe, thou shouldest see the glory of Yahweh. So you gotta believe, you gotta have faith. And I was saying this earlier, man. You know, a lot of us can do this now if we truly have faith, right? And we keep these commandments and have no doubts. A lot of us can raise our people from the dead, but now it's looked that it's been impossible to do because the lack of faith and wickedness that's in this world, man. They look at it as being impossible for you to raise your loved one up from the dead. But we see accounts of the disciples given the power to do that, and Yahweh Shah was doing that. You know, so how much more us being the servants of the Most High God and us having that power as well. It says, then they took away the stone from the place where the dead was laid. And Yahweh lifted up his eyes and said, Father, I thank thee that thou hast heard me. And I heard that thou heardest me always. But because of the people which stand by, I said it, that they may believe that thou hast sent me. And when he thus had spoken, he cried with a loud voice, Lazarus, come forth. And he that was dead came forth, bound hand and foot with grave clothes, and his face was bound about with a napkin. Yahweh said unto them, loose him and let him go. So Yahweh raised this man up from the dead, man. You know, and they make all these different type of movies when people raising people up from the dead. Somebody dead, next thing you know, somebody touched their forehead and they come back to life, or somebody speak, tell them to wake up and they wake up from the dead. They get this from the Bible, bro. Yahweh Shah was doing this. He was raising our people up from the dead because he knew they were sleeping, but a lot of people thought they was dead because they was lacking faith. So he raised them up from the dead, man, and they woke up. They woke up. You know, so that's how far, and there's plenty of accounts on Yahweh Shah I can get on, man. But I didn't want to make this video too long. I just want to touch on different accounts of our forefathers, man. Lord willing, I do a part 2 to get into this thing, bro. Because there's plenty of accounts of greatness of our people that we need to know about, bro. So get into your book, man. Be thankful. Be proud to be an Israelite. Be proud to be chosen. Be proud of your forefathers to be able to read these accounts and just to take honor in the things that they did, man. You know, because our history being taken away from us, man. A lot of our history been snatched away, been hidden, been burnt. So just to be able to read this history and just to see what our forefathers was really on, hey, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? They was about they were about their father business, and they weren't no HOEs. You know, they was real, man. There wasn't no HOESs. So that was the real deal, man. So Lord willing, I can do a part 2, and Lord willing, this was edifying through the Spirit, man. I don't really know. I want to say something. I can't remember what I want to say, man. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Shemi Hawashai. And I say Shalom and Kwam Yasharala. Remember who you is, Israel. Prince of the power.